subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out my other platforms, my Telegram, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Well, my friends, it is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Hopefully everybody's having a great Tuesday. I'm having a good Tuesday. I'm not gonna complain. I don't know. I was busy doing things, and then I was like, oh, I don't know. Someone told me to do a live. So I was like, I wonder what the message is. I don't know. Somebody feels nervous. That's what I've been feeling. Like, nervousness. Also, like, trying to make a decision. That's what I've been feeling. And we have this Gemini new moon, I think tomorrow. So I've been feeling the energies today. I don't know. So Gemini is the mind, right? Because Gemini is air, it's ruled by the mind, by thoughts. And literally, I've been in my mind. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are, especially things from like the past. Certain things from like the past. As I said, it's 144. And also re-evaluating like relationships. 155, as I said that. That's what I've been picking up as well. Like redefine relationships. That's what I've been picking up as well. So between relationships, choices, decisions, well, obviously choices and decisions are pretty much the same. But that's what I've been feeling all day today. Which is really interesting. Like I said, there's a new moon in Gemini. So it has to do with the mind. It has to do with thinking, decision making. People, places, and things. As I always tell you, people, places, and things. So let's see what the cards have. Let's see what that, like, entails. Alright? Because that's what I've been picking up today. So let's see if the cards correlate with what I was just saying. And we're going to take out the angel cards. It's crazy. What I'm picking up is disturbance. I don't know. Since I came live, I got 3 phone calls already. Out of nowhere. Usually when I'm at this time, I don't look, when I'm at work. Today's Tuesday, right? So usually I'm at work or I'm doing something. So today I stayed home. Because I got things to do later. So somebody might be feeling like a lot of disturbance. I heard friend group. Specifically, I don't know why. I don't know what that means. So let's see. We're going to take out the angel cards and we're going to see what the angels say. I don't know. So this is the angel deck that I'm taking out. And let's see what we got. Enjoy the background. There's some healing music in the background for you. So let's see what this disturbance and decisions are. Okay. I'm just happy I'm home today. Friday's a holiday. It's June 19th, right? Yeah. So I get paid holiday, so I took today off. I was like, oh, I got paid for it. Like, you know, I get paid for a holiday. So I was like, I'll just take today off. And that's what I did. Since I got to work 12 hours tomorrow and 12 hours Thursday. So, and I get, you know, I don't have to work Friday and I get paid for it. So it's great. All right. So let's see what we get for the collective. All right. What's the message for the collective? For this new moon in Gemini. So we have the angel of eternal love. As I let love in, it stays in my soul forever. Interesting. Hold on, my phone's gonna die. I gotta charge my phone. Alright. Okay, so the angel of eternal love, as I let love in, it stays in my soul forever. So let's see what that entails. Let's see what the message is. Oh, look it. We found it. Okay, it says eternal love. Gifts for Earth. It can help you to remember that love is forever. Release the fear that love is limited. Open to the Spirit, which is a source of this love. The angel of eternal love is a source of comfort and solace for everyone who grieves for lost love. In point of fact, love cannot be lost. It is indubitable and remains a part of us through eternity. It is as though love becomes grafted on its engrafted in onto our souls. Look, I'm getting tongue-tied. And which each experience of love, our soul expands and develops. It enhances and enlarges our perceptive of ourselves. It helps us to realize that the universe is safe and the sweet place meant to give us happiness and joy. All love can be re-experienced in the conscious memory with the use of meditation or various healing techniques. Love does not die with the physical body. It is internal. It can be recalled when we have needed of it. The angel of eternal love offers each of us who love the joy of knowing that the Spirit holds the memory of love. When we have lost someone close to us, the love shared does not diminish. It actually stays with us, becomes a part of us, and furthers our spiritual development. This angel helps us to be aware of that fact and help us to keep love alive in our hearts. At some point in our lives, we will need its love and assistance, for we cannot escape loss in this physical world. That's true. This angel brings us comfort and the awareness that love never dies. Love connects people through lifetimes, and many even reunite people who have loved in the past and who come together in this lifetime to complete that love. Some love can endure through ages of separation. When people are soulmates, they will find one another again, but on this physical plane or at another, more eternal love. We can pray to the angel of the eternal love to remove the veil of unconsciousness that stands between us and our awareness of eternal love. If we are lonely if we are lonely, we can pray to this angel to find comfort in the memory of a love which was eternal for us at some time in our life. We can consciously choose to remember the love of friends, family, teachers, and in fact, everyone with whom we shared love. That memory stays with us and is part of who we are. That love is indelible. You know, that's crazy because I remember I was talking about, like, I was, like, thinking about things from the past, like relationships, right? Relationships that we have been with people in our lives. Even if it was just a little while. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so I started my channel about, it'll be 9 years in January of 2018. That's when I started my spiritual path. That's when I started my awakening. So I awakened. So if you guys don't know, twin flame slash soulmate, whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. Okay. So I don't know, because I'm in confliction with two energies. So when I started my awakening, I met, which I thought was my twin. All right. So that's how I started my path. My husband passed away. I met my twin, and then I started my spiritual path. And that's pretty interesting because in this one card, that's what it was saying, and that's what I was thinking about today. Like, I was in my mind. So this is pretty interesting. And like I said, you guys could be thinking about things from the past, relationships, right? So when my husband passed away, I met my twin, and him and I had a daughter. We lost unexpectedly. I didn't know I was pregnant, and then whatever. But we had our own differences due to the fact of him having multiple partners when we were not together. We were not together. We never were together. We were just talking. It's pretty interesting because that's what I was thinking about today. About not my husband, but about this relationship and a past relationship that I just had back in December. And I don't know, these two energies came up out of nowhere. I don't know. It was crazy because I was cleaning, so I was busy. So these two energies came up, and then like memories started to come, and like the difference between the two energies is one is Remy, very demanding, and I have a feel he's soulless in my opinion, and the other one that I thought was my twin was nice, gentle, and kind, and giving. One put me through like the greatest time of my life with great opportunities, and also I walked my spiritual path. I learned a lot. I've experienced a lot. Uh, I leveled myself up spiritually because of him. Also, I have a YouTube channel because of him. I'm doing great. Look, look at the energies that you surround yourself with. People that help you grow, evolve, or people that's going to dim you and take and subtract from you. You get what I'm saying? So look at the two energies in whatever life experience you're experiencing at this time. Who is helping, elevating you, and who is subtracting from you? You get what I'm saying? So my twin, which I thought was my twin, which is my soulmate, my daughter's father, right? He helped me grow spiritually, financially. I had money before that, but like being on my spiritual path helped me, because once you elevate your vibration to a high frequency, you can attract. You can bend energy. But you have to work on your gifts. You have to work with thyself. You have to work within yourself, bettering yourself, evolving yourself. What do you want in your life? What you don't want in your life? Who do you want, and who do you want to exile? Or sometimes I just exile myself out of people's lives. I don't care. Look, it's not hurting me. I know how to make money. I know how to live. I know, you know, it is what it is. Now, my twin, which we have the same houses, literally, and we look alike, literally, we have the same nose and the same birthmark on the same side of our nose, literally. How, yes, he helped me in some ways, not a lot, because I'm going to give him some credit where credit is due. But he took more from me than he gave me. Okay, did he give me his time? Yes, he could have gave his time to many. Well, he did give his time to many people. He was consistent. We had great conversations. We talked about amazing things. Did I agree with a lot of things in his life? No. That's why I left. And I'm never coming back. Not even if you fucking paid me. Not even if you say, hey, look, I brought you a fucking island in the middle of fucking nowhere. Still wouldn't take it. No. Because I see how people treat me. So it doesn't matter how much money you have. And let me tell you, my soulmate and my twin, they both have made their lives, right? They both make their money. They both have skills. But my soulmate has better skills than my twin, in my opinion. But they have their own skills. Okay. That's pretty interesting that this card is everything that I was thinking about. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking about relationships in your lives. Who has benefited you, not financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, who helps drive you. But remember, you have to drive yourself. Let me tell you, I'm not giving the keys to my car to anybody. Because I've given my keys to people to lead, and they don't know how to lead. Spiritually. They don't. And I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. It's to the point where I decided to walk this path because God chose me to walk this path. It's not like one day I said, oh, hey, I want to do that. No. We were chosen. That's why it's called 144,000. All right, let's see. Let's continue. Just look at the people that add. All right, let's see what we got. So, wow, 15, sensitivity. So 15 adds to 6. So you could be a very sensitive soul. You could feel, I don't know, I was having lunch with my boss yesterday. And I heard some things that she said. I don't know, I could read people's, not all the time, just when I'm in tune. It just happens it just happens, okay? It just happens. So I said this and she's like, yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. And I was like, okay. So like, I am very sensitive to energy. That's why I can't be with a lot of people. And I just can't. That's why, look. That's why I stay by myself. So a lot of you guys could be sensitive in many different ways. Okay, so it says 15 sensitivity, heightened intuition and compassion. You're becoming more sensitive to the energy and vibrations that proceed all physical creation. We can all sense these energies, but our rational minds often override our feelings. We were just talking about that. Since beyond what you see with your eyes and hear in your mind, trust your heart will bring together the most up-to-date information through your senses. When we are open to sensing and feeling love, it also means we are open to sensing and feeling fear. This clarifies the importance of actively choosing where you place your gaze and energy and focus your energy. See, I'm going ahead of myself, Eve. Let's read that again. Since beyond what you see with your eyes and hear in your mind, trust your heart will bring together the most up-to-date information through your senses. When we are open to sensing and feeling love, it also means we're open to sensing and feeling fear. This clarifies the importance of activity, choosing where you place your gaze and focus your energy. Don't let old stories determine what you will think and feel. There is no holding behind words. Feeling sorry for another or situations doesn't help them or you. Nope, it doesn't. Nope, not at all. It takes you to a place where you can't hear any solutions and feedbacks, what they already know. You came here to create reality, not to accept it. You don't have to accept someone else's reality. You don't. You attract what you are, not what you think or what you say, but what you feel. That part. Celebrate your sensitivity. Without it, you may not realize you have a choice. Everybody that's in your life is a choice. See, like, my choice was, if I stayed with my twin, then I would end up still losing money, losing myself, losing my mind, my finances, my energy, my time. We could just keep on naming them all. If I would have stayed. See, the choice was like, nah, I'm good. Everybody has someone for everybody. You will find someone just for you, and I will have someone just for me. Hey, I'm not hating. I'm not a hater. I don't need a hate. 2202 as I said that. I'm good. So, what do you want to bring into your life? Do you want a shitty relationship? Or do you want a relationship that helps you grow and evolve? Think about that. So, okay. Inspired reflections and actions. Imagine you are surrounded by a loving, colored light of your choosing. I heard blue. I don't know about you, but I heard blue. Allow this light to embrace and lift you to a space of love, away from fear. Your light will be with you for as long as you need it. Check in with your gut and ask whether the energies you are taking on are helping or hindering. As I said, how is that relationship? Is it helping or hindering? As I was explaining about the two relationships that I had. One helped me and one hindered me. Interesting. So when I was with my soulmate / twin, we were not together. We were talking. I grew, I evolved, and I made a lot of money. Loads of money. Like loads of money. I'm not saying like millions, whatever, but money's money. Okay? And when I was with my twin, I lost money. I lost all my accounts. I lost a lot. A lot. Interesting how that works out, isn't it? All right, so then place your hand on your heart and ask yourself, what energies am I sending out? Is my heart singing or shrinking? So look at people in your life. Are people helping you? Is like when you're in the room, how does your heart feel? How does your energy feel? Is it helping you, as it says, singing or shrinking? It's not that hard. What have your difficult experiences inspired you to create? How can you help yourself and others move forward in an empowered way? Love yourself, respect yourself, have dignity, discipline, respect, honor, honesty, trust, faith. It's not that hard. You can leave any situation. Just look at the pros and cons. Is it singing or shrinking you? Is it blooming, blossoming, or is it dying? You know how some people have a green finger where, and some people just don't? It's with everybody. Journal work. Write down 3 beliefs that help you create your dreams. Your dreams. Not their dreams, your dreams. Write down as many things as you think of. Wait. Whoa. I went too ahead of... I was reading the other sentence. So journal work. Write down 3 beliefs that help you create your dreams and 3 beliefs that hinder your dreams. Focus on the ones that make your heart sing. See? What makes your heart sing? Who makes your heart sing? Yeah, that part. I don't know. That was a good message. I don't know about you, but it kind of put things into my own perspective of what I was thinking about before I came on. And I was like, it makes perfect sense. Yeah. The choice is yours. Who is helping you and who's subtracting? Who's adding and who's subtracting? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Do I want to take out any more cards? I don't know. I think that was a great message. I don't know. In my opinion. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, we're good. Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the message, because I sure did. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please push the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. I don't know. Hopefully everybody's having a great Tuesday. I got some phone calls to make because my phone was blowing up. I don't know. It's pretty odd. Like I say, my phone never rings. So I'm like, interesting. I was actually shocked today. So yeah. So please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please push the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. And I don't know what I'll be back on. Happy new moon. It's in Gemini. It's a twins. Could be a soulmate, could be a twin. I don't know. I hope it's a soulmate. I don't want a twin. I'm good. Look, I'm good over here. I'm good. I don't know about you, but I'm good. I'll take a soulmate any day. Hey, at least I can build with a soulmate, not with a twin. That's my opinion. Just saying. But I'll catch you soon.